Hey there, Tiffany Thomas with wealthytiffany.com, and in today's video we are going to talk about which type of income class are you. And before we dive in, if you guys are ready for financial freedom, I want you to comment freedom below in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And don't forget to like and share this video. And if you are really serious about becoming financially free sooner than later, click the link below this video in the description and I can help you do that. Okay, so let's dive in and see which income class you are and how you can change that to become a higher income class. So we have three different classes that we're going to talk about today. And I actually learned this in a seminar that I went to recently, and it's called Strengthen Your World by Travis Brady. So I got this information in that seminar, and I want to share it with you guys because I found it really valuable and really helpful. So the three income classes are low is the first one that we're going to talk about. And the second one is the middle class. And then the third one is the high income class. And we're going to talk about differences in each class so you can start to see what the differences are and how you can start to apply the higher income class mindset and strategies that they use in order to be in that income class. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how the lower class has more of a scarcity mindset. So they have this scarcity mindset, right? They are constantly worried about running out of money or not being able to pay their bills. And they kind of have a mindset of there's not enough money to go around for everyone. It's a limited. So that is kind of their mindset. It's a very scarcity mindset. And then the middle class has more of a comfort mindset. They want things to be comfortable. So they, think, okay, yeah, I can make enough money to provide for the things that I want, and I can live comfortably with me and my family, my spouse and my family, and we can live in a decent home and have a few things that we want and just live a comfortable lifestyle. And then the high income class is more of an abundance mindset. So they have an abundant mindset. So they think there is plenty of money to go around. I can have whatever I want. I can, donate to whatever cause I want to and not feel strapped for cash. And there's plenty of money to go around. It's all over in the world, and there is more than enough for everyone to take part in having money. So it's very different from the lower income class, the very scarcity mindset, that there's never enough money. And if I give money to someone else, then I'm going to be out of money. And there's just never enough that goes around. And it's more than the middle class, where they're kind of just comfortable and, things will be okay. I can have a few things that I want and we'll be fine. Okay, so that is the first difference among these three income levels. And, hopefully that's kind of making sense and you can see which one you might fit into. What are your thoughts about money? Are you constantly worried that there's not enough money, that you're not going to be able to pay your bills, or are you kind of living comfortably? Or are you thinking there is plenty of money to go around, I can always make more money and I can give more money away and receive more money? So kind of think which one you fit into. And then another thing about the three income classes is that the lower class is more in a competition mindset. So they are thinking that everything is a competition with money. It's they're just competing with different people or those around them. It's, oh, if they have that, then I can't have that. Or if I have this, then they're not going to be able to have that. It's this whole competition that's going on in their mind that, if they buy something, like they buy a nice pair of shoes, then someone else might have a nicer pair of shoes, and they can never have those shoes. It's just this competition that's going on in their minds. Whereas the middle class, they are at least saving their money to be comfortable. So they save their money to be comfy, to be comfortable. And they just save their money. They want to have money in savings. They're not really saving for anything in particular except for a rainy day. And they just kind of start to save their money, kind of hoard it, so that they can just feel more comfortable with money. And then the high income class, they are more about cooperation. So instead of competition, they are thinking about cooperation, how we can all work together to create more money, to all have a higher income. What can we do to provide value to someone else that they can pay us in return, and then we can pay someone else for something they have that we would value. So it's kind of this cooperation mindset that we're all working together for the higher good and for our own good as well. And then another point is the low income class. They are they're using money to save money. So when they have money, they're using it to save money. So this would be like clipping coupons. They're using money to save money. They always look for the best deal. They'll spend a lot of time researching what would be the best deal on a certain product before they go out and purchase it. And they always look for coupons or specials or deals. And that's when they would purchase something, is when it's on sale, or they have a coupon for it, so they're not paying as much money for it. So they're using money to save money, and this can also turn into a negative, because if something is on sale, they may purchase it even though they don't need that item, right? If a coupon came in the mail and it was buy one, get one free of something, but they didn't really need that product, they might end up buying it because they're like, oh, I can save money. Because they're using their money to save money, even though it may not always be benefiting them. And they can spend hours clipping coupons to save $1, when if they could just work for an hour, they would make $20. But they kind of have that mindset of, okay, I need to save money. So how can I do that? I need to spend money to save money. And then looking at the middle class, they are using their money to buy assets that are actually depreciating in value. So they are using money to buy depreciating assets. So this would be, your boat or your four-wheeler, or some other type of toy that you want to have. But it's something that is going to depreciate in value. It's going to lose its value over time instead of increase in value over time. And that's what we see in the middle class a lot. They have all of their toys. You can see them in their driveways, their RV parking, and they have a lot of depreciating assets. And that's what they're using their money on. They are, looking for things that would provide them with that comfortable lifestyle, So they want to go have some fun. So they are going to, buy that nice car that they want to have, or that motorcycle, or the four-wheeler, or a jet ski, or a boat, different things like that. But they're not looking to make more money. They're just spending their money to buy these assets to keep them comfortable, if you will. And then looking at the high end, the high level income, they are using their money to make more money. That's what they're doing with their money. So use their money to make more money. So they are looking at, okay, well, what asset can I purchase that will make me more money? Can I buy some stocks right now that will make me more money over time? Can I invest in a rental property that will make me money over time? They are looking for those assets that are going to create more income for them, more money for them. Instead of looking to save money, like the lower income level, they aren't spending their money to just save money, and they're not in the middle class where they're looking at their money and thinking, okay, well, how can I kind of be comfortable and buying assets that are not making them more money, that are actually depreciating in value, that are going down in value. They are looking for, okay, how can I turn this money into more money? That's how they're thinking. So it's a complete mindset shift. When you are making a purchase and you have this high income level mindset, you're thinking, okay, if I make this purchase, how will this be making me more money? Or even how can this benefit other people? So can I buy a rental property and start creating some cash flow from that? And then my money is working for me, and then I can continue to build on that. And when that money is working for me, I can take that money and invest it in something else to create even more income, even more money. And then another thing that the lower income level is looking at is themselves. So they're really focused on the inward. They're looking inward. They're looking toward themselves. How can I benefit myself right now? So that is kind of their mindset is, okay, it's all about me right now. I need to take care of me, and I can't really focus on anyone else because I have that scarcity mindset. If I don't buy this certain thing right now, then I'm not going to be able to have it. I won't be able to have it later, and money is going to disappear. So they're really focused on themselves and not really on anyone else. It's all about how can I take care of me, because there's limited resources, there's limited funds, and I need to really watch out for myself. And then the middle class, they're a little bit better, so they are looking at, okay, how can I take care of my family? So not only themselves, but they want to take care of their family, which is definitely good, right? So they're thinking, okay, how can I make my family more comfortable? Maybe we should go on a vacation together as a family, or we can go boating in the boat that I purchased for my family. And they're kind of, thinking, okay, yeah, I can make things comfortable for my family. I can put my kids in soccer or in a dance class or things like that. So they're putting money toward things that would make a comfortable lifestyle for their family. And then the upper class, they are thinking about the world. So they're really thinking outside of themselves. So they are more focused on the world. So more people than just themselves or their own family. So they're thinking, okay, how can I benefit society as a whole and provide value to them, and in return receive money for that, which can provide for my family and for myself. So if you're kind of in this category over here, worried about yourself and taking care of just you, because you have that limited mindset, that scarcity mindset, Or if you're even here where you're thinking, okay, yeah, I want to provide for my family and make sure they're comfortable, which is good. But when you have the greater good in mind, the world in mind, how can I provide for the world? Then you're thinking kind of outside of the box, and things will be taken care of because you're thinking, okay, if I provide this service to as many people as possible, they're going to pay me for it, and I already provided value to them and now received money for that, so I can take care of my family and I'm taking care of myself as well. So it just kind of, has that outward look on how can I help everyone, and in return, you are helping your family as well, and you're helping yourself. But it's not just that limited mindset of how can I take care of me, or how can I take care of just my family to make sure they're comfortable, but how can I benefit more people? How can I reach out and help others, provide value to them, and in return receive money for that? Just like we talked about with the rental properties. So if you are buying a rental property, you want to, of course, create that income for yourself, but you're also providing a great place for someone else to live, and in exchange, they're paying you for that, and then you can provide for your family and for yourself. So those are kind of just some different points to look at between these three classes. So when you are thinking about each of these different mindsets or beliefs around each income level, I want you to think, well, which one are you right now? And which one did you grow up in? Is it the same, or have you made changes? Have you made progress, or have you fallen back? And I want you to just kind of think about that, and then start to think, okay, well, how can I change for the better? How can I improve my income class so that I can have more money, so that I can help more people and benefit my family and myself as well? And as you're thinking about this, also with the lower income class, they are buying a lot of things of no value, kind of like we talked about. Just if there's a coupon for it, then they're going to buy it. So they might have, food that was on sale, maybe some canned goods or something. And that's not to say you shouldn't be stocking up when things are on sale, but you want to make sure it's something of value, something that you're actually going to use, and not just buying it because it's on sale, because it's a good deal. And then looking at the middle class, not always thinking, well, okay, how can I make my family more comfortable? But how am I providing for them in a better way? They are buying a lot of assets that are depreciating in value, that aren't really making them more money. And usually they're going into more and more debt in order to do that. I've had people that are really house poor because they wanted the nicer house but couldn't really afford it. So you really want to consider, why are you making that purchase? And is it going to benefit you in the long term, or is it going to stress you out? And then, looking at the higher income class, where you have more of an abundance mindset and thinking, okay, how can I help people? And in return, that's benefiting you and your family and even society as well. So just, take a look at these three different income classes and decide where you are now and what changes that you can make in order to move up into the high level income class, so that you're not constantly worried about money or constantly getting into debt. You can have that abundance and provide value for society and enjoy the rewards of that. So if you guys found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone else who needs this information. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you guys are serious about really becoming in this high level abundance income class, and you want to achieve financial freedom, make sure and click the link below this video in the description, and I can help you with that. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, thanks.